take care of business tonight. Play next week.
Bob Kowak, who, as many here know, are fighting off an illness right now, and we're right behind you, Bob, all the way. There you go.
Any questions defensively? Cover 10, motion 2. You are on 6. Motion away, you're free. Okay, make a play tonight. Okay.
I think you'll see much the same thing here. The field we were at Oak Harbor Friday night was in great shape at the beginning of the night, and by halftime it was basically just a pile of slop. Everything's on the line here as far as these two teams are concerned and postseason aspirations. The winner basically would head to the playoffs and the loser would not.
We're here for the duration.
Yeah, you love the faithfuls. Don't they all just look happy as could be to be there? Different angle as far as watching this football game tonight. Normally Tom is down on the sidelines, but such a horrible night on the equipment outside that looking at it from high atop the Campbell Street Gridiron in the little waterproof cubicle above the press box. Perkins in their all blacks ready to go, entertaining the Clyde Flyers. Bob Kowak leading the Pirates out onto the field. An inspirational night on the Campbell Street Gridiron. Here are our segment sponsors on the Game of the Week. Our replays are courtesy of Matthews Ford Lincoln Mercury. Our hit of the game coming up for Tough Man Equipment and Supply on Route 20 East in Norwalk. Player of the game brought to you by Firelands Regional Medical Center. Citizens Banking Company presents The Money Shot. Parshower Eye Center sponsors our Fan of the Week at the end of the third quarter. Play of the game brought to you by Heimeyer Convenience. Assist to the game is brought to you by Ehobe Career Center. And a halftime show for Buckeye Cable System. The Fan Cam brought to you by Cameo Pizza.
Americans have one or more types of cardiovascular disease. Did you know cardiac catheterizations have increased 332% in the past 20 years? Did you know coronary artery bypass surgery is one of the most common operations now performed in the U.S.? We know. In fact, we're experts at all things heart-related. Our heart is in the right place, right here in Sandusky. Firelands, we know hearts.
The community at Parkview offers skilled and intermediate nursing care and retirement living in absolutely beautiful surroundings and state-of-the-art facilities. Please visit the community at Parkview and see for yourself. The community at Parkview, 3800 Parkview Boulevard.
Game of the Week brought to you by United Way, funding 24 partner agencies serving Erie County. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken across from the mall on Route 250. Salmon Run Restaurant, located at the beautiful Sawmill Creek Resort in Huron. Barnes Nursery, Cleveland Road, on the curve in Huron. You see the standing water already starting to take form on the field as it's all those Knights man against elements. Clyde will start things off, and the 43rd meeting in this series, and it's a pretty tight series, although Perkins leads at 22-20. Perkins defense standing tall early as Ross Bird shoots through and makes the stop of the young quarterback of the Clyde Flyers, Alex Gillette. We'll take another look at the pressure on Gillette. Coming right through the middle first of all, and just blowing through his block was Josh Lau. And then Bird finishes the deal. And right off the bat, Clyde has to go second down and 13. Gonna look at the footing and what kind of elements are going to be battling there too. Thomas Schwartz goes down. And then they complete that third down pass to Nate Caudill. And the Flyers get a fresh set of downs out on the 37-yard line. Heavy enough where it looks like snow falling on the Campbell Street gridiron. Thomas Schwartz is a 5'9", 169-pound senior. Shooting through to make the big stop. Loss of 4 on the play. It would be second down and 14. Problem in this early drive is the Pirates make some big plays, but then let them off the hook. There's Schaefer coming through to make the old shirt-tail tackle on Thomas Schwartz. So it would bring up second down and 14. Not a great night for throwing, but watch Alex Gillette right here as he throws long and finds Caudill downfield right in the middle of 3 Perkins defenders. That was a very well thrown ball all the way down to the 22-yard line. That's an area where Clyde is able to hurt opponents this year that they didn't last year. Man, last year they just had big old Matt Goon, and he just rumbled down the field with all the other offensive weapons they had. But this year, Clyde will hurt you upstairs as well. Alex Gillette is only a sophomore at 5'11", 171 pounds. First and goal on the 8-yard line. Andrew Bickle and Devin Matthews making the stop down at the 2-yard line. And that would bring up third down and goal. Flyers first on the board with that short touchdown run by Schwartz. And the Flyers jump out to a 6-0 lead. Low snap on the placement, and Alex Gillette just takes off, and he finds the corner for 2 points. Clyde jumps up on top by a score of 8-0 as we go back for Matthews Ford Lincoln Mercury and look at the 1-yard run by Schwartz. You can see great movement in the line by the Flyers. And all Schwartz had to do was basically dive over the pile and put 6 on the board. A time-consuming drive to start the ball game using almost 7 minutes off the clock. Like tonight, one score, you always think, one score could possibly be the difference in the ball game. And certainly by halftime, that's the way it would look. But boy, did this game take a wild and woolly turn in the second half. Both teams with 7-2 records coming into this contest. But Clyde would be a step above the Pirates, 5-1, while Perkins was 4-2 coming into the ballgame in conference play. Kennedy goes down in the swamp, back around the 20-yard line. And now Kennedy has to kick the football away as the Pirates go 3 and out. Danny Michaels, 5'9" junior on the return for the Flyers, and they are back on offense once again in good field position on the Perkins 46-yard line. Pirate defense standing tall right here as Troy Wetzel loses a couple of yards on the play. See Gillette kind of throwing off the wrong foot right there, missing Jacob Andrews, and a little pooch kick to try and pin the Pirates down deep as they go hunting for the sidelines. And with that time remaining in the first quarter of play, Perkins starts from their 11-yard line. And there is vintage Jermaine Kennedy. Goes bowling out to the 29-yard line. And it would be the first down of the first quarter for Perkins. Second down and 11 for Perkins. Kennedy would pick up about 3, and that would leave the Pirates with a third down and 8, but we'll find out what happens with that situation after we take a break. 1 quarter of play in the books. Thomas Schwartz with a 1-yard touchdown run. They used 6 minutes and 54 seconds on their 13-play, 74-yard drive. The extra point run by Alex Gillette, making it an 8-0 Clyde lead. 1 period done. Quarter number 2 coming up next. Stay with us on TW Teleproductions Game of the Week.
When you need quality construction from a contractor you can trust, who are you going to call?
We called Janata and Herner.
We called Janata and Herner.
For 44 years, area business and industry leaders have been calling Janata and Herner when they have construction needs. They know that JHI has a reputation for providing the highest quality for the most competitive price. When you need quality construction from a contractor you can trust, make the right call. Call Janata and Herner.
Unfortunately, injuries do happen, and you should consult the most qualified rehabilitation team to treat your painful condition. Rehabilitation centers are not the same. Advanced Health is the only local physical therapy clinic offering doctors of physical therapy on staff. In addition, most of our athletic trainers and physical therapists have specialized training.
Advanced Health. Our strength is quality.
Tonight's Game of the Week is brought to you by Murray & Murray, experienced trial lawyers, when you need the best on your team. And good luck to all Erie County athletes.
The Schuster family is very proud to be celebrating our 40th year in the Sandusky market, and a big thanks to our community for helping us make that happen. To thank you, we have our $3.99 Magnificent 7, Monday through Friday, which you've got to ask for.
When the game is over, if you have given 100%, you are the winner no matter what the score. Janata and Herner, our reputation is building.
Game of the Week brought to you by the UPS Store, Toft Funeral Home and Crematory, Asher Brothers, Periodical Publishers, Service Bureau Incorporated, Coach's Sports Corner, Cliff's Carryout, Danny Boys, the Commons of Providence and Providence Care Center, and Groff Funeral Home, caring for our community since 1902. Window Incorporated, plumbing, heating, and air conditioning on East Water Street. Marconi's Restaurant, Cleveland Road in Huron, with the area's best Italian dining. Miley General Dentistry, 1323 Hull Road. Call 627-8172. I think it's getting harder. Second quarter, Perkins with the ball, third down and 8. On their 31-yard line, Kennedy the motion man and Lau in the backfield, and Dawson Taylor looking to throw. Steps up and fires to Kennedy out in the flats and picks up the first down on a 10-yard gain out to the 41-yard line. And Jermaine just bouncing off of people. And then they just hop on board and take a ride. Alec Thurn is jumping on top of Kennedy and rides him out for about 5 yards. Second down and 5. That three-man I formation the Pirates like to use so much. Fourth down and 1, and the Flyers jump into the neutral zone. The Pirates get a free first down, and Kennedy goes right back to work again from the Clyde 45-yard line. Well, you know, you just salute the hardy souls who went out to watch football on this night. Not too often do you get Kennedy down on the first hit, but Blaze Bainey did it right there. 6 foot tall, 216-pound senior. Taylor in trouble, and down he goes in the arms of Eric Thurn. And it would now be third down and 14. Nowhere to go on that punt return whatsoever. His own man was in the way, and Perkins defenders coming down to block things up as well. So the Pirates start from deep at their own end of the field, and the Flyers start down at their own end of the field from the 15-yard line. Ball coming out after the whistle blew, as you could hear. Second down and 7. It will be third down and 2 for the Flyers. Ball from their own 23-yard line. Andrew Bickle on the stop that time on Schwartz. Tying him down right out around the 33-yard line. You can see with every play that field gets worse and worse and worse. Good thing it's week 10 of the season anyway. Problem with the Oak Harbor field that we were telling you about earlier tonight is they have a home playoff game there, so it's not a lot of time to get that field back in playing shape again. It was pretty messed up by the time we left last week. Pass intended for Eric Thurn. Devin Matthews downfield on the coverage. And it would be fourth down and 8 for the Flyers. And they're going to have to do it again. Perkins penalized for too many players, but it's still 4th and 3, so the Flyers would still kick it away. And Doster on the return, and a good one. Danny Doster giving the Pirates some great field position and an outstanding punt return. Saw that hole through the middle, and he hit it like a flash. Take another look once again and see the nice hole that opens up right up the middle for Doster. Once you get through that initial wave, look at the room. You know, it's not easy to make moves like that on a field like this either. A great return by Doster. Last man that had a shot at him got him down, and it is indeed a touchdown-saving tackle on the 11-yard line of the Flyers, so a big opportunity here for the Pirates. Too much pressure right there for that play to work, and it's too bad because there were some blockers there for Germain. Somebody just got a finger on that before the ball got to Doster. Would make it 4th down and 12. And Dawson Taylor goes down under a pile of yellow and brown jerseys. And the Pirates lose out on a great opportunity to score. Now Clyde with a football back deep at their own end of the field. Perkins defense answering back in kind and calling timeout because they want to get that ball back down at this end of the field. A great effort by the Clyde intended receiver right there. 3rd down and 10. Nothing there for Troy Wetzel. It would be 4th down and 14, and the Flyers doing just what the Pirates wanted them to do, punt the football away from deep at their own end of the field. Take another look from Matthews Ford Lincoln Mercury at that Perkins defense at work. Wow, that was just a super job for the Pirates by number 34, Paul Priestis, who just drove his blocker right back into the play and shut the whole thing down. Pirates with one last gasp here in the first half. Taylor on the play fake, going along, coming up short. Schwartz with the interception, and the Flyers would take it over on their own 12-yard line, and it would be Bubba Andrews for a few out to the 15-yard line. Nothing doing there. Some good penetration for the Pirates by Mike Chapman. Don't want any part of Perkins returning any punts at this stage of the game, so that ball just goes out of bounds. And the Pirates have one shot at it here before halftime. And again, Taylor coming up a little bit short. Awfully difficult to throw a long ball. But a nice stop in the open field by Alex Wozliak. And that would bring us to a close in the first half. Talk to the players. They probably kind of enjoy playing in a night like this, although it's too bad so much is on the line in a game like this. Here's Dan Doster streaking down the field as we end the second quarter of play. Halftime activities up next. Clyde with an 8-0 lead over Perkins on Week 10, TW Teleproduction Game of the Week. Game of the Week sponsors, the segment sponsors, Matthews Ford Lincoln Mercury bring you replays, hit of the game for Tough Man Equipment and Supply, Route 20 East in Norwalk. Player of the Game is brought to you by Firelands Regional Medical Center. Citizens Banking Company presents The Money Shot. Fan of the Week is sponsored by Parch Hour Eye Center on Route 4. Our play of the game is courtesy of High Miler Convenience. The Hobie Career Center in Milan brings you the assist of the game. The halftime show brought to you by Buckeye Cable System. Cameo Pizza presents the Cameo Fan Cam. Up next, we've got some billboard art to share with you this evening. Barnes Nursery, west of Huron. You got large trees, they can move them. Barnes Nursery, Route 6, west of Huron. Tires, and more tires, all major brands, as a matter of fact. Find them at Quick Lane at Matthews Ford. Northern Ohio Regional Imaging Center, located at 2800 Hayes Avenue, with specially trained radiologists. Call 621-0858. Gunlock, heating, cooling since 1889. Don't gamble with your family's comfort. Call Gunlock. Citizens Banking Company. Great rate, easy access, no risk. Citizens Banking Company. J.H. Ruth Packing Company. Quality people making quality pork products. Sandusky Orthopedics and Rheumatology, 1401 Bone Creek Drive, just off Route 4 in Sandusky. O.E. Meyer, an employee-owned company, serving the community since 1918. O.E. Meyer. Berardi's Family Kitchen on West Perkins Avenue in Sandusky. Taste the homemade touch at Berardi's.
Hello, Pierre Van Rapenbush. And everyone here at Pierre's Quick Print is proud to be a Game of the Week sponsor. Good luck to all the athletes.
Tonight's Game of the Week is brought to you by your friends here at Chet and Matt's Pizza. Good luck to all area teams.
Tonight's Game of the Week is brought to you by your friends here at Casper, Pontiac Buick GMC Truck. Good luck to all the teams tonight and throughout the year.
Segment sponsors, here's Buckeye Cable Systems halftime show, ready to go with the Perkins Band on the sidelines at halftime. At your halftime show for Buckeye Cable System.
What makes Max and Irma's different than everyone else in town? It's how we prepare our food. We do it all from scratch, and we do it right the first time around. Come on in and check it out for yourself. You'll enjoy it.
Tonight's Game of the Week is brought to you by your friends at Foster Chevrolet Cadillac. Good luck to all the area teams.
Precision Body and Frame, we do your body better. Precision Body and Frame, Venice Road, Sandusky. Other Game of the Week sponsors include Key Bank, 2 locations where the future is key. Remax Quality Realty, 419-627-1996 for Remax. J.H. Ruth Packing Company, quality people making quality pork products. Here's some more billboard art to share with you tonight. The Game of the Week, Sawmill Creek Resort, hotel, golf, shops, find it all. Sawmill Creek, Route 6 in Huron. Chet and Matt's Pizza. They're on Strub Road in Sandusky. All the best food in town is at Chet and Matt's. Don't miss a single story in your local newspaper, the Sandusky Register. Your paper, your news. Check them out at SanduskyRegister.com. Winter fun coming up soon at Snow Trails in Mansfield at I-71 and Route 13. Snow Trails. BGSU Firelands, Rye Beach Road in Huron, home of the 360-degree. Education designed around you, and rain falling about you as we get into the second half of action on our final regular season telecast of the game of the week. Yeah, that was picked up while the knee was on the ground at the Perkins end of the field. Now with John McGookie scooping it up right there, Perkins starts out first down on their 24-yard line. And this is not going to take long. Bye. A great run after the catch and a dive into the end zone by Danny Doster. And just like that, the Pirates are on the board. Saw Doster make that punt return earlier. And operating pretty well on a very sloppy field. 2 points for the tie. Falling incomplete, intended for Kennedy in the end zone, and coverage by Joel Meyer. But we're going back for another look at this long touchdown bomb of 76 yards from Dawson Taylor to Dan Doster. And twice, Dan does a nice job of getting away from the defense. Ball just underthrown a bit, but he had his defender beat. Gets away once, and he's going to get away twice. Well, you make the other team make any kind of move whatsoever, and makes it pretty tough. You know, a lot of coaches will tell you that you're really at the advantage on the offense because you know where you're going, the other guy doesn't, and the footing is just so treacherous. Return right here by Danny Michaels, and Clyde will start out on their 30-yard line, leading 8-6. Second down and 10 for the Flyers on their own 30-yard line as that rain just doesn't want to stop. Yeah, everybody's slick and slippery on this night, and Schwartz just slid away a couple of times for an 8-yard pickup to make it third down and 2. Look at the job right there by Chad McDowell. Is bursting through to make the stop and make it fourth down and 4 for the Flyers. So Perkins would get the football back once again. Pickle doing a nice job of protecting that football at the 30-yard line. Sports Radio Sandusky, WLEC, 1450 AM. Playoff action Friday night. The Huron Tigers at home, of all things. Tigers going to be playing at home, and we'll have the coverage for you against Sparta Highland. Coverage begins Friday night at 7. Jermaine Kennedy picks up 4 out to the 34-yard line, and it would be second down and 6. Fall on me again, sucker. Boy, what a hole opened up for Jermaine Kennedy. And Jermaine takes it the distance, 66 yards. Pirates jump into a lead of 12-8, and now go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and stretch that lead out to 6. Kennedy doing a nice job of lowering that shoulder and plowing his way into the end zone. And the Pirates jump up on top by a score of 14-8, their first lead of the ball game. Take another look at the hole. My goodness. And once Jermaine gets a head of steam going, I don't know. I've seen him play a few games this year, and I've never seen anybody catch him. 66 yards for the score. 2-play, 70-yard drive. 14-8. Pirates now by 6. look at the return by number 13, Kyle Burkholz, getting it all the way to the Perkins 47-yard line. And you want to talk about quick scoring and bouncing back and forth. Alex Gillette, Nate Caudill, and the Flyers are back up. Well, right now they're just tied at 14-14 as that pass play covers 47 yards. And the Flyers just that quickly tie the game at 14 apiece. And now take the lead at 15-14. 3 scores in the first 2 minutes and 55 seconds of the third quarter. Pirates select the start of the football on their own 35-yard line. And Kennedy forges his way forward to the 46-yard line. Josh Lau covering up the fumbled snap from center. Pirates would lose a couple of yards and make it second down and 12 on their 44-yard line. Dangerous pass right there. It'll be third down and 12. Pirates on their own 44-yard line, and this time working out of the shotgun formation. And ball coming up short again, and intercepted by Danny Michaels. Saw a penalty flag go down in the middle of all of that, and when all gets sorted out, Clyde's going to take over from their 37-yard line. Ball batted down at the line of scrimmage by the Pirate defense. It'll be second and 10. Bickle trying to clean the eyeballs out a little bit, see where we're going here. Gillette on the rollout will carry for a first down. Ball on the Perkins 40-yard line. Schwartz carrying for a couple of yards. It'll be second down and 8. Gosh, it almost looks like it's letting up a little bit. Third down and 8 as Alex Gillette goes to work once again. Looking for and finding Troy Wetzel for a first down. Ball down on the Perkins 26-yard line. Schwartz for 5, and it would be third down and 5 for the Flyers. Good catch. Danny Michaels, first down and 10. Pirate 14-yard line. He knew exactly where he had to go to pick up that first down. Well, Gillette doing the smart thing right there. Couldn't find anyone, so decides to take that ball out of bounds and make it 3rd down and 10. And now a 32-yard field goal attempt by Jerry Phillips. And as you can see, he's got plenty of distance to spare right there. They did a good job of getting that off in the mud and the grime of the Campbell Street Gridiron. There's your score with a minute 15 left to go in the 3rd period. Clyde now leading by 4 points at 18-14. Pirates go from their 30-yard line. Kennedy picking up a couple of yards as the 3rd quarter begins to wind down. Scoring drive for the Flyers, 14 plays and 66 yards. Took them 5 minutes and 9 seconds off the clock, and they ended up with that 32-yard field goal from Jerry Phillips. To bring the 3rd quarter to a close, and a fun 8 minutes of football yet to go in the mud and slop at the Campbell Street Gridiron regular season finale, week number 10. And after 3 quarters of play, the Clyde Flyers hold a 4-point lead, 18-14 over the Perkins Pirates. But the best is yet to come. Stay with us. Quarter 4 up next. This is TW Teleproductions Game of the Week. Replays are brought to you, as always, by Matthews Ford, Lincoln Mercury. Hit of the Game is brought to you by Toughman Equipment and Supply on Route 20 East in Norwalk. Our player of the game, sponsored by Firelands Regional Medical Center. The Citizens Banking Company presents The Money Shot. Fan of the Week is presented by Parshauer Eye Center in Sandusky. And our play of the game will be sponsored tonight by Heimeiler Convenience. The assist of the game is brought to you by Hobie Career Center in Milan. Buckeye Cable System presents our halftime show on each telecast. And don't forget about the Cameo Fan Cam, brought to you by Cameo Pizza. Howie Meyer Company, Route 101 in Sandusky, serving the community since 1918. Jim's Pizza Box, there in Huron and in Milan. Check out some great pizza today at Jim's Pizza Box. Foster Funeral Home and Crematory in Huron. Game of the Week also brought to you by Quiznos Sub, across from the Sandusky Mall. Toasty. Quiznos.
Family, friends, and fun for over 70 years. Cameo Pizza, a family restaurant since 1936.
Tonight's Game of the Week is brought to you by Vacation Land Realty. Remember Vacation Land Realty, a household name. And good luck to all the area athletes.
Whether it's before, during, or after the big game,
come celebrate big with pizza, pasta, ribs, and more.
Danny Boy's Italian Eatery wishes all of our area teams good luck this season.
Come see us at Danny Boy's.
Up next is your Fan of the Week, brought to you by Parshauer Eye Center. And your Fan of the Week is leading the Pirates out onto the field right here, Bob Kowalk. We all should adopt that theory in life, shouldn't we? I will not lose. Parshauer Eye Center for the Fan of the Week. Old Town Windows, Doors, Auto Glass, and Mirrors, serving Ohio since 1972. Route 250 south of Kalahari. Polis & Associates Architects, 1717 East Perkins Avenue in Sandusky. Game of the Week also brought to you by Wagner Quarries Company, Hanson Aggregates, Sandusky Quarry, Groton Township. Foster Chevrolet Cadillac, Route 4 Hayes Avenue in Sandusky since 1955. Pell's Lettering, Screen Printing and Embroidery, 5003 Milan Road. Call 625-3567. Spear Brothers Incorporated Excavating since 1975. Call 626-5291.
Game of the Week is being brought to you by Manny's Sports Tavern and Grill. Good luck to all area teams from your friends here at Manny's.
One more quarter of football. And it is Russell Bose. First down out to midfield for the Pirates, who trail in the ball game 18-14. So all of these possessions here in quarter number 4 become critical with a playoff berth hanging in the balance. Third down and 10 as the Pirates need this first down right here. And will get it. Great catch by Kennedy with Nate Caudill hanging all over him. Take another look right here at a key third down scenario. Third down and 10 from midfield, and Dawson Taylor putting the ball right there on the money for Jermaine Kennedy to bring down for a first down at the Clyde 33-yard line. It's getting impossible now to even make out numbers. But Kennedy takes it forward to the 27-yard line, second down 4. Kennedy again just keeps that machine going forward. The Clyde 18-yard line, where it would be first down and 10 for Perkins. Boy, that very nearly was covered up by Clyde. Hey, ref, you can't grab the face mask. Just a little tug on there. He said, yeah, throw the penalty flag on you. Flyers saying they had the ball, and the official says no. And he says, get out of my face or I'll yank that thing again. Kind of squirted away there momentarily, but Pirates end up on top of the football, so it'll be second down and 8 on the 16-yard line. And boy, how critical a call is that? You start thinking about what could have happened. Josh Lau carries for a yard to the 15. It's now third down and 7. You can see Taylor take that all the way down to the 5, but you can also see the penalty flag flying in there. But back the Pirates up again. Making third and 7 all over again, and Kennedy gets nowhere. So now you're down to fourth down and 7. The ball on the Clyde 15-yard line. And here comes a money play. What a catch by Kennedy. Unbelievable. In these kind of conditions, to be able to get out and make a grab like that is almost unconscionable. Extra point good by Tyler Dix, and the Pirates jump up by 3, 21-18. Watch this catch again. Taylor on the rollout. Boy, he did a great job of cradling that ball in. Wow. And it's on 4th and 7 when they execute that play from the 15-yard line, and the Pirates now on top 21-18 with 6:58 left to play. Well, there we go. First down Clyde from their own 33. Wazelik flips the ball back to Bubba Andrews. Says, I'm not going to throw this thing. I'm running it. Friday night bath on the sidelines as well. This is fun, isn't it? First down and 10. Flyers on their own 45. Wow. Awfully close to being caught. Second down and 10. Well, Alex Gillette, he can move, but so can Alex Waslick. Third down and 11. Andrew Bickle. Boy, how much does this game mean? Gotta love the emotion, the spirit. Gillette on the rollout. Bickle on the pick. First down for the Pirates on the 42-yard line of Clyde, and now it's about protecting the lead. Hanging on to the football. Second down, 6 on the Flyer 38. Well, that muck looks like it's about 5 inches deep right there. It's third down and 3. And Jermaine Kennedy for the first down and a few more down the sidelines to the 17-yard line. Pick up of a couple of yards by Kennedy. Nothing here, so it would be third down and 8. And now, fourth down and 8. And the Flyers would have just a couple of minutes to go here to try and get down the field and stay alive in this football game. Second down and 10 from their own 15. And watch Nate Caudill. Devin Matthews staying with it, getting him down on the Perkins 37-yard line. Quarterback hit as he's getting it off. Second down and 10. Wow. John Schaefer. Great hit. Knocks that ball loose and keeps it at third down and 10. Schaefer right here. Boom. Nothing. Well, that's textbook stuff right there. Third down and 10. Gillette slipping and sliding. Russell Bose gets him down. Fourth down and 5 on the 32-yard line. So here comes the guy who's played heroes so many times for these Clyde Flyers, trying to tie the game up and send it into overtime. The playoffs on the line right here. Ain't gonna get there. One more snap, and it is party time at Perkins. Chris Gasteyer in the middle of the hullabaloo on the sidelines. Hit of the game coming up next for Tough Man Equipment and Supply on Route 20 East. You just saw it a few moments ago. None better than that. Saw the head snap, ball pop out. John Schaefer gets your hit of the game for Tough Man Equipment and Supply on Route 20 East in Norwalk. Now the money shot for Citizens Banking Company. shot right there to Dan Doster down the field on a huge touchdown pass of 76 yards. And that really got the Pirates rolling in the second half. That's your money shot for Citizens Banking Company. Assist of the game up next for Ehobie Career Center in Milan. Now, that was that great play where Paul Priestis just blew his blocker into the middle of the play and busted it all apart. Paul Priestis, great job. That's your assist of the game for Ehobie Career Center in Milan. Cameo Fan Cam up next, brought to you by Cameo Pizza. Andrew Bickle's dad watching over the proceedings at the Campbell Street Gridiron, and that's where we go with our Cameo Fan Cam, brought to you by Cameo Pizza. Now your play of the game for High Miler Convenience. Dawson Taylor, Jermaine Kennedy. Can you say playoffs for Perkins? That's your play of the game for High Miler Convenience. Player of the game up next, brought to you by Firelands Regional Medical Center in Sandusky, and we're going to give it to the guy who put it all together tonight from the quarterback spot for the Pirates, and that would be Dawson Taylor, threw for 133 yards on the night, and being one of the crucial catches right there and crucial pass plays. Dawson Taylor, the Perkins quarterback, your player of the game, brought to you by Firelands Regional Medical Center in Sandusky. Party on, Perkins. You're headed to Kettering Alder Saturday night. Play the #1 team